Artificial intelligence, or AI, is revolutionizing the world by simplifying tedious and repetitive tasks. This has made starting a business utilizing AI easier and more accessible than ever before. In this video, I'm going to go over 5 business ideas that you can start today using ChatGPT or other AI tools. Number 1 is to start a YouTube faceless channel. Now, if you don't know what a YouTube faceless or YouTube automation channel is, then make sure you go ahead and watch the video down below in the description after you watch this video. That one goes over the step-by-step process as to what a YouTube faceless channel is and how to start one. But simply put, a YouTube faceless channel is a channel where your face does not appear on camera. So my channel is not a faceless channel because obviously I show my face. Instead, you compile stock images and provide a voiceover to create engaging videos within a specific niche. Now, one of the steps as part of creating videos for a faceless channel is to develop a script. And that's where ChatGPT comes in. ChatGPT has the capability to easily generate narratives. So you can use ChatGPT to create scripts for these videos. And let me tell you, this step is one of the most time-consuming parts because you have to spend hours researching and compiling and then figuring out how you're going to communicate it on camera. But instead, the researching part is pretty much all done for you because that's the functionality and capability of ChatGPT. This is easily going to cut out hundreds of hours of work for you, so you can churn out even more videos. You can also use ChatGPT to come up with different video ideas within your niche. Again, make sure you check out the video below in the description if you want even more details on how to do this. But check that out after you watch this whole video first. Business idea number 2 is to become a copywriter. A copywriter is a professional writer who creates written content for various forms of advertising and marketing materials. Copywriters are responsible for writing headlines, taglines, product descriptions, email campaigns, newsletters, and a ton of other promotional material. Now, an example of this would be, say you have a favorite YouTuber, besides me, who is in the travel niche, and they ask you to sign up for their weekly newsletter. And this newsletter contains travel deals, the best destinations to go to, the best restaurants to go to, the best hotels, best deals. You get the point. Chances are that this YouTuber has most likely hired a professional copywriter to do a bulk of the work, obviously adding their input as well. But most people hire someone to write these newsletters for them, and then these newsletters get emailed to you weekly because you have joined that email list. So before, a copywriter would have to spend hours doing research on whatever their topic is to be able to come up with a nice newsletter to send out. However, with ChatGPT, they can just enter in some data or ask some questions, and ChatGPT spits out all of the consolidated, compiled information for them. And ChatGPT can come up with this information literally within seconds. So therefore, this is a game changer for copywriters. This saves them a ton of time. So you can also become a copywriter. You can start by doing freelance work on websites like Fiverr or Upwork, get some gigs, and leverage ChatGPT to complete these gigs. If you're getting any value from this content, it would really mean a lot to me if you hit that subscribe button. That way you'll also be notified whenever I upload similar videos on the topic. Number 3 is to become a landing page developer. If you are a drop shipper, then you know exactly what I'm talking about here. When you're trying to sell a product online, a landing page is the first page on a website that your potential customers see when they click on your product link. And it really is the most important page because it can make or break the deal. It can really determine whether or not a person decides to purchase an item from your website or not. The other thing is, when you're drop shipping, you need to constantly be testing out different products to see what works and what doesn't work. Therefore, you need to create a ton of different types of landing pages. Now, a lot of dropshippers either, one, spend a ton of time researching how to even do a landing page, and then they have to start implementing it and creating it. A lot of us aren't very creative, so that's another challenge. Or 2, they end up paying someone to create these landing pages for them. So this business model doesn't use ChatGPT, but it uses another AI tool called Sidekick.ai. With Sidekick.ai, you just enter in some brief information about the product, what you're trying to do, and you upload some images of the product you're trying to sell. Once you have all this information in, Sidekick.ai is going to shoot out a landing page with sales copy, images, product descriptions, all of it. And this will happen within a few minutes. Now, let me remind you, this is something that typically would take hours, if not days, to do. So this is a huge time saver. So basically, you can create your business around creating these landing pages, and it's really not going to be that time intensive. You can get the information from the customers, and then you can create the landing pages based on what they are asking for. Number 4 is to become an AI thumbnail creator. Now, I don't know about you, but I've started seeing some really crazy and cool looking AI thumbnails out here on YouTube. People are getting really creative, and that's because people are leveraging AI tools to create them. And although it looks really complicated and extreme, it's actually really easy to do. Now you can use these two AI tools to create these thumbnails. Number one is something called Stable Diffusion. Stable Diffusion is a deep learning text-to-image model, and it's used to generate detailed images conditioned on text images. For example, you can enter in something like a Pikachu fine dining with a view at the Eiffel Tower, and let's see what it generates here. Here we go. These images are really high quality and just so cool, so you can use these in your thumbnail. The second AI tool you can use is something called Lensa.ai. You may recall a few weeks ago on social media, everyone was changing their profile pictures to these really crazy avatar looking pictures, and they did this using a tool called Lensa.ai. With Lensa.ai, you upload a few different pictures of yourself, and then the tool generates a really cool, futuristic, high quality AI type of image of you. And this depends on what package you pick as well. With the basic package, you get 100 different images in different styles. So if you use Lensa.ai to generate an AI image of yourself, and then you use Stable Diffusion to use as a background, you can come up with some really cool looking thumbnails that really stand out. And let me remind you that these can be generated within seconds. So you can set up your business as an AI thumbnail creator and really start bringing in some cash. Number 5 is to create an SEO agency. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, and it's the process of improving the quality and quantity of traffic driven to a website through a search engine. So let's get into an example here. When you're looking for things to do in Italy on Google, these blog posts show up on top of the search results because they have been optimized to do so. Now, one way to be optimized is by having a ton of content on the same topic. So maybe this blog has 26 articles about Italy, while all these other ones only have 13 or 15 articles on Italy. That's why this website gets the top spot, because to Google, it is being portrayed as the expert in this topic. So Google is giving it the top spot. So by having an SEO agency, you can help blogs drive more traffic to their blogs and get that top spot in search engines. And you do this by increasing the number of blog posts they have on a particular topic. And you can do this by using ChatGPT. Now, as I mentioned earlier, ChatGPT can come out with a ton of narratives. It can help you write a ton of posts on a particular topic within minutes. So again, you don't have to spend hundreds of hours researching something and then drafting it all up, compiling it. We all know how much work it is. ChatGPT takes out all the grunt work for you. This will save you a ton of time and effort. AI is undoubtedly going to revolutionize our world. And if you're looking for even more business opportunities or more business ideas with minimal upfront investment, then I highly suggest that you check out this video next. I'll catch you there.